All right, Slakia. Like I was saying, like I was saying, I had to cut it off because I ran out of storage. Slakia. I hadn't even mentioned the MOTB yet. You know, you got the MOTB. That's the key prophecy in play right now. Well, World War III, but prior to the nukes coming to Babylon, all right, and that third World War really getting going, they gotta implement the MOTB, which is the CHIP. Here it is. You got all these blasphemers and scoffers and mockers out here. Adam Abbott, IUIC, the ISUPK, you know, and among Sons of Thunder, who aren't breaking it down correctly, man, because they don't got 100% truth. Either they're paid off or they just false prophets or foreordained to this condemnation, man. Like it says in the book of Jude. Actually, it says in 2 Peter's and the book of Jude. Foreordained to this condemnation. They false prophets. They wicked as hell. Okay? The MOTB, again, that's the key prophecy. Everybody's talking about it, man. Mainstream media, banks, just regular people is talking about the C-Hill. Okay? Charagma, Charax, stigma, grapho. Look those words up. You know? You have to have something inserted inside of you in order to buy and sell. And when it's talking about, you know, it's not talking about literal nations, it's talking about individuals. Every individual on this planet in the very near future is going to have something put in their bodies in order that they can buy and sell. Alright? C-Hip. Like I said, I hadn't even mentioned it. But, matter of fact, just for edification, let's get it. Alright? Again, charagma, a literal mark. Okay? Literal mark. Literal mark, okay? Revelation, chapter 13. I'm gonna start in 16. We all know these scriptures. I mean, this is if you can't see that the C-Hip, all right, is the MOTB as of what, January 26, 2023, the hopeful year that all these prophecies come to pass. The Most High hates you. He ain't working with you. You're gonna be destroyed. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. These are people, not nations, individuals. You got tens of thousands of people, more than that, already have these things implanted in their bodies. They're opening up their cars, they're starting their cars, they're going into their offices, gyms, they're buying things. They already got them. Just a matter of time before your cash ain't worth shit. All right, that digital system is turned up all the way. The infrastructure's already in place. Okay, just a matter of time before they're going to come to you, and that hour of temptation is going to hit you right in the face, man. Every individual, not talking about literal nations. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Charagma. Okay. Like you're gonna be branded, man. That's what that word stigma, it goes into branded. You know, back in the ancient world, you know, in order to keep up with your slaves, all right, you branded them. Okay, so they could be identified, so you knew who their owner was. It's the same thing, man. All right, again, Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, it talks about there being no new thing under the sun. There ain't no new thing under the sun, man. Esau's gonna brand your ass, man. Okay? And when you take it, all kinds of hell's gonna come on you, all right, including the hell fire. All right, served up by the nations of the earth, primarily Gog and Magog, because they're over there torching the Ukraine right now. Anyway. Yeah. Look up these words, man. Mark. Again, it's different. There's another word in the Greek for mark. What about stopeo? You know, when you see false teachers, like Sons of Thunder. Okay, now look, these men have some truth. You know, they're out there teaching Israel. But man, this is a life or death issue. They out there teaching the truth, but they really wolves in sheep's clothing. In other words, they coming to you with sheep's clothing on. They got some truth. They got a lot of truth. But inwardly, they ravening wolves, man. And Yahweh Shai said you would know them by their fruits. A lot of you leaders, man, the men calling yourselves elders, even you're gonna be destroyed, man. You the blind leading the blind out here, and you're supposed to be warning the people. Matter of fact, hold on. You're supposed to be watching and reporting back to the lambs, man. When you see these things in the news, see, we're on our spiritual watchtowers, beginning with the elder apostles, great millstone. Down to the bishops and elders, man. You know, and every brother doing the work. We're watching out, man. And when we see certain articles that pertain to the prophecies, what do? Brothers do videos constantly. Okay, constantly being occupied in prophecy, occupying till the Lord comes back. We put up an article and we do a commentary. Okay, e-epistle. And basically, all it is us warning you. Okay, basically, what it boils down to is we're warning you to flee the wrath that's coming. In regards to this Sea-Hub, if you got to taste death on this side, taste it. Because if you're of the elect, you're going to be raised up when Yahweh comes back first anyway. 1 Thessalonians, what is that? 4 and 16. This is Isaiah 56 and verse 10 is Watchmen are blind. Wait a minute, what? Adam Abbott, Watchmen for Israel? He's blind. Now, is he smart? Yeah. Does he know some scriptures? Yup. Is he well spoken? Yeah. Okay. Does he look the part? Yes. Okay. It don't matter, man. He's blind. You blind if you can't see this, man. You have no spiritual eyes whatsoever if you don't know that MOTB is the Sea-Hub. Ain't no other way to say it, man. You just blind as hell, man. You spiritually stillborn. You spiritual stillborns if you can't see this. And amen, like the apostles say, you know, we always start at the top. Okay, give double honors, you know, as it says in the Bible. We always start with them. You know, we constantly saying it. In that day, man, when Jacob's trouble breaks off, or, you know, when everything hits the fan, when SHTF, we're not going to feel sorry for y'all, man. We're not going to give you the edification. We're not going to feel sorry for you. You know, Evil E is about to take these videos off the internet, man, and it's going to be a family hearing the word of Yahweh by singing outside. See, that's another prophecy that's getting ready to be fulfilled. It's already in the early stages of being fulfilled because, you know, this video is liable to be taken down, and if it is, okay, well, that's the will of the Heavenly Father. You know, and these other platforms like Rumble, Telegram, BitChute, these other, you know, independent social media sites, so-called, they're going to be shut down too. And you're going to be trying to figure it out, and guess what? The Lord said He's going to do? He's going to stick our tongues to the roof of our mouths, man, and make us dumb. We ain't going to be reproving y'all much longer, man. Correcting y'all, talking about the MOTB is sin, talking about the MOTB is the image of Caesar Borgia, talking about the MOTB is Sunday worship, talking about the MOTB is spiritual. No, it's not. It's physical. It's physical. Now, how does this work? You go to Costco or Walmart in order to buy something, and they say, all right, do you have sin? What are you gonna do? Say, well, I committed adultery and murder. Okay, now you can buy this. Come on, man. Mark of the beast is sin. So you're gonna buy a week's worth of groceries by telling the cashier, the robot, the AI, that you're a sinner. Well, guess what? All have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh from outside. Romans the 3rd chapter, 23rd verse. So if that's the case, everybody's got it. I don't think so, man. Nah. And that's why we keep saying, man, listen, through the Spirit. And it's not about being braggadocious or anything, but the men of the Lord are being revealed, man. If it wasn't already obvious who the real prophets are, it should be by now. It ain't you clowns that are tap dancing, playing semantics, you know. It ain't y'all, man. It's us. Hey, we're saying what it is. Don't take it. And we understand, you know, because prophecy says 2/3 is going to be cut off and die on this side. Zechariah 13 and 8. So we understand. But anyways, I thought this is spiritual right here. Considering Watchmen for Israel, see the elder in Baltimore did a video on this guy, and other elders have chimed in. This guy Adam Abbott, again, looks the part. He's knowledgeable, no doubt about it. I mean, he knows things. But guess what? He's blind, man. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Dumb dogs, man. You're supposed to be out here barking. You know, like when you know, like what good is a guard dog that don't bark? You imagine having a guard dog guarding your home, you know, guarding your, you know, if you had a business, guarding your business, guarding your home. A dog that just laid around all the time and slumbered and didn't bark. What kind of damn guard dog would that be? See, we're out here barking, man. We're out here barking. You know, we're out here lifting up our voices like trumpets and warning. That's a big part of this, man. We called to warn, man. The scriptures talks about give them warning from me. So who's the warning coming from? The warning's coming from on high. The warning's coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua through the power of the Holy Spirit with Karpadas. Verse 11, yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all looked in their own way, every one for his gain from his poor. Right? A lot of these guys, all they're concerned about is their reputation, man. What they can gain. Merchandising, making merchandise of the people. You know? Being well liked. We don't give a fuck about any of that shit, man. That's all that is vanity, man. You care about what people think, you're vain, man. You're a vain, effeminate man. You want to be well liked by a bunch of fucking degenerates, man. We don't want to be, you know who we want to hear say, well done, thou good and faithful servant? We want to hear Yahweh say that, man. And he's going to say that to his elect men, first and foremost. He's going to say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Those are 7 words we long to hear. You know? Slakia. Yeah, man. You know, these false prophets, they're going to be destroyed. Anyway, I'm going to cut it off. Lord willing, he was edified. Hey, with that, they don't take the MOTB, which is the C-Hip. With that, I want to say, Call Loyan Wahawala, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem, Rakapadas. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and the elders who rule well. Salutations, peace and blessings to the by after without a house of David the elect. So,